Hi guys, welcome to the What is Coaching call. This is going to be hosted by myself. My name is Michelle Dufour, and then we have Marisa Longwell and Christy Jessica. So we are going to be the coaches on the call today. We're just going to be going over some background into what is coaching, specifically Beachbody Coaching, obviously. And so we're going to go over some slides, and we are going to open up the call for some questions. And if you guys have any concerns, we can talk about any of that at the end of the call. So let's get into this. I will share my screen here. And let me know if you can see my slides. Christy, can you see them?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So what is Beachbody Coaching all about? We have 3 different types of coaches. We have a discount coach. Discount coaches are generally coaches who have either tried our programs and products or have, researched them enough or talked with the coach long enough where they really want to use our products or use our programs, and they are interested in the 25% off discount that comes with being a Beachbody coach. They will also pay the same coaching fee that any other coach will. And like I said, they'll also receive the 25% off commission on all of our products and programs. We also have hobby coaches, or oftentimes called part-time coaches. Generally speaking, they already have either another part-time or full-time job, or they are very vested, say that they're parents, in being a stay-at-home parent, mom or dad, and they're just looking to supplement their income a little bit. Potentially with the holiday season right around the corner, they're interested in saving up some money for the holidays. Maybe they have a big trip planned, but generally speaking, this isn't going to become a full-time job for them. And then lastly, we have our full-time, or what we call our active coaches. And our active coaches, they ideally want to work from home at some point in time. They might have a job besides Beachbody Coaching right now, but eventually their hope is that they will be able to stay at home and work their Beachbody business full-time. They are going to actively try to produce or to build a successful, thriving business. And generally speaking, they will invest, if you will, at least an hour into their Beachbody business every single day. Now we are going to listen to Christy.
So we're going to be talking about the cost right now. Right up front, to become a coach, you will either pay a $39.95 startup fee, which gets you all of your online resources and stuff set up. You can also purchase a challenge pack, which is a program and a 30-day supply of Shakeology, and that completely waives your $39.95 fee. And then a challenge pack will help you start to get your own transformation and be a part of the first vital behavior that we will talk about, and that's being a product of the product, showing people that the products work. Monthly, the fee is $15.95. For any type of coach that you are, everybody pays this. This keeps you active in our system. It tells us that you're an active coach. And then it provides you with your website maintenance. You get 3 websites when you sign up, and this maintains them. It also gets your auto pay, coach relations, an online FAQ resource, a bunch of tools and resources for you to help grow your business and to assist you in any way. The other part of being a coach is that you must purchase or sell 50 personal volume points per month. So this usually is around $50 to $60 every month. And it can be Shakeology, it can be a program, it can pretty much be anything you want. But you must have that every 35 days. And then Marisa will go on the next one.
So a lot of people, when they first start Beachbody Coaching and they're deciding what type of coach they want to be, they want to know, how much time do I have to invest to actually become a successful coach? Being a Beachbody coach means giving up a set of 9 to 5 schedule. This just means you are not living the normal corporate American life. You're not going to do Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You're going to set your own business hours. It depends on, what you have going on that day. Like for me, I work full-time as a nurse. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I have activities. I coach my daughter's softball team. I coach her basketball team. And I try to volunteer as much as I can at her school. Plus, I have 2 pups that get me running, and I have 35 acres, which I have to work on every day. So I determine my business hours. I don't have to work 9 to 5, but I have to work every single day. So we utilize this tool called a power hour, which each day it breaks down the things you need to get done in order to be successful. So inviting, posting, follow-ups, calls with potential challengers or coaches, and then your personal development. So you try to work that into your business hours on top of setting time aside to follow up and talk to the people that you are reaching out to make time for yourself to do your workouts and to become that product of a product like Christy was talking about. So the time that you invest into this will determine how successful you are with your business. So I don't really like to give it a set time. What I want to say is that what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. We like to say at a minimum, you need to at least do an hour a day if you want to be full time. But like I said, it's entirely up to you and how fast you want your business to grow. Now I'm going to hand it over to Michelle again.
All right, so now we're going to talk about actually building a team. So for those of you that were invited to this call, you were invited for a reason by the coach that invited you. They saw something in you, they saw something in your posts, they either have a relationship with you and they know you would make an amazing addition to their team, or maybe through social media or another, form of communication, they have built a rapport with you or they followed you long enough to really feel like you have the characteristics that they're interested in adding to their team. So when you're building your team, we generally ask you to write down the attributes that you would like in a team member. Obviously, you want people who will have similar attributes as yourself. So once you sign up as a coach, we sit you down or, have a phone call with you. The Getting Started Right call is what it's called. And we're going to help you design your dream coach. And those attributes of that dream coach, that's what you're going to start reaching out for through social media, or you're going to look within your own warm market, if you would like to call it that, or friends, family, close connections that you have. And you're going to see how many of the people that are closest to you have those attributes that you're looking for. Also, through becoming a coach, we do a lot of online training online training for different marketing platforms as far as Instagram, Facebook, Google+. We go over how to build your own blog if you're interested in that, building your own like page. So through those, you can also help kind of branch your market out to really hone in on those attributes that you want to have on your team. So next we're going to go to Christy.
One of the biggest things when you start your business is that you're going to want to make sure that you start out consistent. I know for me, this is one of the biggest things that has made a difference, and it's made me or broken me, like as far as growing and taking a step back. So this is something that's super important here. Consistency shows your followers that you're committed to your goals and that you're going to be committed to their goals and helping them reach whatever they want to reach. As a common quote that you'll hear a lot in the Beachbody world is, the speed of the leader defines the speed of the pack. So as fast as you're going to go is as fast as the people following you are going to go. It is next to impossible to gain trust in others if they do not trust your commitment to your business. People are going to see you if all of a sudden you're not posting a workout picture or drinking your Shakeology or eating healthy for like a month. People aren't going to trust you if you are talking about healthy eating and you see these people and you're not practicing what you're preaching in front of everybody. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but you have to be consistent and be committed to your own health and fitness goals, to just making progress and showing people your journey. And any other job would require you to show up every day. And so that's what we expect from you as well. We want you to be committed. We want you to show up. We want you to try and learn new things and just be consistent in showing up every single day. There's a bunch of things that can go into, and I'm sure we'll get into some of that on this call. But consistency, in my opinion, is the biggest thing for your business if you want to do this. So go ahead, Marisa.
My favorite topic, personal development. This is so key to running a successful business. And I say that only because, let's be honest, we all know there is going to be a point in time in any career you choose where there are going to be negatives. There are going to be people who backlash you, who push against you, who don't want you to succeed, who think you're crazy, who just genuinely bring negativity completely to your life. And what you do with that negativity is what's going to make or break you in this business. And that is where personal development comes in. Their objections are without a doubt a guarantee. You're never going to consistently ever hear yes from every single person you talk to. What you need to know is within those 50 no's, you're going to at least have one yes that's going to make a difference. You are going to make a difference in that person's life, and that is going to be what matters. It doesn't matter about the no's. It just matters about the yeses, and that's what you learn through personal development. It teaches you how to put faith in yourself, in your business, and what you are offering. And that way, when the no's come along, it's as if someone turned down this amazing gift that you were offering them. Well, that's their fault, not yours. That's their problem, not yours. And you no longer take it as something that's defeating. There's nothing worse than a doubting leader. So personal development will help you build the confidence you need to run your team, to give them the guidance and the leadership that they need to move forward and to trust in you that you will always be there if they need you. Not only does personal development teach you skills on how to take the rejections and handle your team, but it also helps you build confidence in time management, business skills, honesty with your goals. So goal setting is a big deal when it comes to Beachbody coaching. And a lot of times people become discouraged because they set these big grandiose goals and then they can't hit them. Personal development will teach you how to break down those goals so that you hit the little milestones and then ultimately you can reach the top of that mountain. It teaches you how to become a leader. It also teaches you help with your personal life. This is a big commitment. It's as if you were starting your own restaurant. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of commitment, not only from you, but from your family. So personal development has been key in me showing and helping my family understand what it is that I'm trying to do when I run my Beachbody business. It's also helped me a lot with just appreciating all the little things in life, and they all seem to add up and help grow me as a person and make me a better coach for other people. You gain confidence, you just gain just an overall happiness to life that just shows through everything that you do, and it rubs off on people, which is what people need when they're making this kind of life change and changing their health for the better. Your health is holistic, and personal development definitely helps you reach that inner self. So I'm going to pass it back over to Michelle.
All right. And next we're going to talk about new coach training. So this idea of becoming a coach sounds really great. It sounds really exciting. But you know, this whole running my own business thing, maybe you've always worked for somebody else. Maybe you have always answered to somebody else. And now you are contemplating this opportunity where you will only answer really to you, and you're going to be responsible for the success of your own business. So being that you've never ran your own business, how are you supposed to do that? Well, Beachbody has definitely, over the course of probably the last 6 years or so, really developed an amazing training program just to get you started right off the bat. So Beachbody's Getting Started is in your back office, which is another website that you are given with that $15.95 fee. And in the back office, it's literally going to take you step by step. It's going to help you set up your websites. It's going to help you tell your story. It's going to help you set up your like auto deposit, literally from, you know, steps 1 through 50. It's going to guide you all the way through. And the best part about it, in my personal opinion, is you have the option to go through it at your own pace. So you can go quickly. It can take you a month. It can take you a week. It could take you 3 days. So if you're one of those go-getters, I want to go, I want to see how this, is going to turn out. I want to see where this can take me. You have the opportunity to go as fast as you like. If you're somebody who has a full-time job and this is going to be more of a hobby opportunity, or, you're more of a cautious enterer into things, you have the opportunity to take your time and to go over them as they come. So the getting started is really nice because it also helps your coach find out how your training should be designed, because we will see as your coach how quickly you're going to hop into this. So we know if we should be going quick or if we should be taking it slow. Once you've gone through the getting started through Beachbody, we then are going to put you into a coach apprenticeship training group, and you will be put in there along with the other new coaches. Obviously, your coach will be guiding this. Sometimes it's your coach's coach that will be doing it. Sometimes, your coach tags together with a few other coaches, but there's always going to be leads that are going to be helping with assignments and helping with questions. You're not just going to be in here alone. Your coach will always be with you. And that usually lasts 30 days. And in that group, as new coaches, you guys are also going to run your first challenge group. So you'll have help in finding out how to post for it, how to advertise for it, how to talk about it, how to answer objections and questions. And you will actually run that with all of the new coaches. Then we also have what's called push groups, which are just kind of ongoing training once you've dabbled into the coaching world a little bit. And those coaches or those groups will help coaches move towards emeralds. It'll help them move up to ruby, diamond, star diamonds. It's literally ongoing groups that will be going on every month to every other month. And whether it's your coach's upline coach, if it's your coach, someone within your organization will always be heading those up, and you will always have the opportunity to jump into those trainings as well. Then on top of that, you have your Getting Started Right call, which will happen usually within the first week that you become a coach. And your coach and you will get together on the phone. You'll talk about your goals. You'll talk about, how fast you're interested in doing this, hesitations, questions, concerns that you have, which will kind of help in designing the training that will work for you. We try to make sure that we personalize all of our training for our coaches so that it isn't just a cookie cutter program and you just have to kind of fit that mold regardless of whether you actually do or not. So you'll have that one-on-one call. You also will have the opportunity to schedule one-on-one calls with your coach as you need. Generally, they have a scheduler set up online that you can actually just go to, say what your question is going to be about, or the conversation is going to be about, and they will call you on a specific day that works for you, that's available in their calendar. We also have our national wake-up calls that are headed up by corporate. We have top coaches that talk on those. We have our actual CEO, a lot of corporate people, depending on if it's marketing, if it's like our CFO. We have lots of different people that will talk on there and go over different topics, new and upcoming products that will be launched, things like that. That's every Monday morning, so you have that option to get on there as well. And then generally your coach's team will have a weekly to a monthly call, and that goes over any programs that are going to be on sale, promotions that are going on, trainings that will be going on, groups that will be running this month. So you have a very well-rounded idea of what's going on that month, and it also gives you the option to ask questions or comment on any concerns you might have. So our training through our coaching or through your coach is as detailed as you want it to be, as fast and speedy as you want it to be, or it can go as slow, get as detailed, break down as much as you need. So it's based on you. We are always going to design the training for you by what suits your needs. Next, we're going to go to Christy.
So one of the most anticipated questions that we get is, how long does it take to actually make any money? And as we kind of touched earlier, the income is based on your choices as a coach. You're going to be sharing what you're doing, and then you're going to start making money. You determine your pace and your profit potential. So as much as you want to put into it is going to be what you're going to get out. That doesn't mean that you have to work 8 hours a day to get a lot out of this. But the quality and how many people you share with And all of that stuff goes into how much you can potentially make. Income can be starting to make as soon as you sign up. The day you sign up, you're going to get announced as a coach on your Facebook page, maybe on Instagram, wherever, but you're going to get tagged on social media that you have signed up as a coach. And anybody on your friends list that sees that can inquire as to what you're doing. They may already say, oh, I want you to help me right away. And you can also reach out to people right away. Maybe you have a mom or an aunt or a sister or somebody that you know that's been struggling to get healthy. And now you can be like, I am doing this. I can help you right away. And all the training and stuff, you're never doing this alone. You always have your coach to help you through all of that. And then you get paid weekly every Thursday. And so this would be, you get paid for 2 weeks prior. Our weeks go from Thursday to Wednesday, and then paydays are on Thursday. So it'll be like a week and a half before that you would have been making your money. And that'll make more sense once you get signed up. You can see the pay period and when you're going to get paid. Once you are 2-star diamond and above, that just means that you're going to be helping other coaches on your team reach the diamond rank. But you also start receiving quarterly bonuses. And these can be as much as $1,000 all the way. I mean, these bonuses are insane. They're awesome. So that is just another way to get some bonus pay. And then Marisa can go on.
So let's talk some rank advancement. Now that we're talking pays and quarterly bonuses, this is where rank advancement kind of comes into play. We already talked about the different types of coaches, how you can be a discount, hobby, active. No matter what coach you start out, the day you start, you are automatically as a coach. And it doesn't matter if you're discount or hobby, you are still set as a coach rank. Now, if you sign up as a coach and you decide to sign up your husband because you want extra Shakeology, and your aunt who you know needs to get healthy and wants to do a double-rounded program and she wants a discount on some Shakeology, so you have now 2 coaches underneath you. Well, guess what? You're emerald rank that quick. It could literally happen in the first week you sign up as a coach. So what that means is you have the ability to receive leads. This means you get free customers from Beachbody. Anybody that goes onto the Beachbody website itself and orders without going through a coach, they are what we call a lead. And Beachbody divvies them up amongst their coaches that are emerald and above. And there's a couple other criteria, but they divvy them up and they are basically handed to you. You are then to talk to them and gain their trust and hopefully help them along their journey. So you get those customers, which you didn't have to work to get, plus you get a $14 cycle bonus. This is kind of similar to what Christy was talking about, except for it's not quarterly. This comes with every single week, and it's based off of your volume, your team volume, and what is being sold. The max you can earn is $250 a week just from the cycle bonus alone. The next rank advancement is a Ruby coach. This is also something that's fairly simple to do. You get your 2 coaches, and then those 2 coaches become active working coaches, and they become emerald right along with you. And then you have 2 other coaches underneath them, which means you have 4 coaches total. 4 total. And just 2 of your coaches are emerald with you. You also receive leads when you're a Ruby coach, but your cycle bonus switches from $14 a cycle to $16 a cycle, and you can earn up to $1,000 a week. Next rank is Diamond rank, which is 8 coaches total, 4 on each side, and only 2 still emerald. So you could be Ruby and you just add a couple more coaches on under you. I think it'll be a total of 2 more on each side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 total. To then switch to Diamond. So this also, again, you can receive leads, but it changes your cycle bonus to $18 a cycle, and you max out at $2,000 a week. So when I say like you max out at $2,000 a week, that is just for your cycle bonus. So that has nothing to do with what you sell in your commission and what your team is selling. That is just based off of what you are cycling through your team volume. So 2,000 on top of whatever commission you are making. Next and last level is your star diamond level, and this ranks all the way up to 15, but it stays the same regardless if you're 2 or 15, I believe. And you receive leads, and your cycle bonus is still $18 a cycle, but you max out at $3,000 a cycle. So again, that's not just your base pay. That is what you're cycling on top of. That's what you get on top of all of your commission and things that you're selling. To be a star diamond coach, you have a diamond coach underneath you, and that's emerald, and they have emerald coaches and then 8 other coaches. So you have to have 10 coaches total to be a 1-star, and then 1 has to be a diamond, you have to have emeralds, and you have to have 8 other coaches. It does get a little tricky, and it'll make more sense as you get started within the coaching, so don't let this overwhelm you. This is just something to show you that when you push to grow your team and you advance your rank, the amount of earning potential grows substantially. They're basically handing you money just to become or add people to your team. So it's very important that if you do want to be an active working coach and you want this to be a full-time thing, that you pay attention to the rank advancements and your earning potential. I'm going to hand it back over to Michelle.
All right. Support from others is a very important topic as a coach. Kind of ties into personal development a little bit in regards to the feeling of success, or the confidence that you have in your business. Just as anything that you would do in your life, generally speaking, you want support from the ones that are closest to you. So when you're entering into this, it's always good, in my personal opinion, to have a conversation with those that are closest with you. If you are married, if you have a significant other, if you have, if you're in a serious relationship, whatever your status may be, I advise you to sit down and actually talk with that person or the people that are closest to you about why you're choosing to become a coach, how much time you plan to invest. If you have business hours that you plan to stick to, you have a conversation about how your schedule is going to be important. And obviously you want to make sure that you're giving time to the other areas of your life that are extremely important as well. So setting the business hours, that guarantees that you have set amount of time to work your business, and then the rest of the time is going to go to the other things that are important to you in your life. So it's really helpful if the people that are close to you understand that there is a reason that you're setting those hours. Another thing that a lot of times happens when, people become coaches is they sign up again for the discount, or because they, have started on their journey and they saw how amazing the programs and the products are, and they would like a discount going forward on any future programs or products they choose to buy. Whether they become an active full-time coach or not, they have seen benefit in what has been offered. So talking to the people close to you about your health goals, your fitness goals, once you start eating better and cleaning up your diet, if you have people that are also in your home, if they are going to be eating completely separate meals or off of a completely different menu, that makes it really hard to stay on track. Very similar to, coaching with your business hours. If you don't have a conversation about those hours and you have kids running all over and they don't understand that you're actually trying to work and they just think that you're playing on the computer, it makes it really hard to stay structured. It makes it hard to stay on track. So having those conversations is very important. On top of this, we have the friends and social support aspect. So Marisa talked about this a little bit as far as pushback and negative feedback sometimes. Generally speaking, if somebody is unhappy in their own life and they see that somebody close to them is happy, their immediate response isn't, I am so happy that they're happy. It's, what's wrong with them? Or why are they being so happy? It's generally not a positive reaction. It's generally them thinking something is wrong with that person because they should be unhappy too. So making sure that your friends and those that are close to you, and that goes as far as, Facebook, Instagram, when you have negative feedback, when you have negative comments, you have every opportunity to shed those people from your life. whether it's not removing them from Facebook, but maybe, making sure that you don't see their posts, or maybe it gets as far as you have to block them. Maybe it's friends that you hang out with all the time, or that you used to hang out with all the time, and you partied and you drank a lot and you did other things that maybe weren't so great for you, and you're trying to change your ways. You need to have conversations with those people, because if they care about you, they're going to support whatever journey it is that you're taking. So just making sure that you let people know what your goals and your plans are, talking about different programs, products, groups that you have. We have a lot of free groups that don't even cost anything to join. Sometimes that's what it takes for people to really understand what it is that you're doing, is to actually join in and see for themselves. And then, if it's actually going to be something that you're going to have more than just the discount coaching aspect of, definitely talking to them about what coaching is. There are a lot of people who instantly will look at it as it's a scam, which it's not, that it's a pyramid scheme, which again, it is not. So having the conversations with confidence that, this is something I'm taking seriously. This is something I'm really passionate about. I care a lot about you, so I'm hoping you care a lot about me and you'll support what I'm doing. So just making sure that you're open and honest with those that are close to you, and that you understand that it is completely acceptable to remove the negative as it comes in, should it come in. All right. Next, we are going to go back to Christy, and we'll talk about...
I just want to touch back on family and friends support really quick. I did not start out with a huge support system. My mom supported me and my aunt supported me. My husband didn't get it. And he still has those random moments here and there, but now he understands this is something I really want to do. But it had to take multiple conversations to have him see why I was doing it, what I was actually doing. He complained because I was on my phone all the time, or I was on the computer. And that's where setting business hours is really, really important, so that your family and your friends don't think you're just pushing them off to the wayside to do this. So really talking and communicating is the biggest thing for people that are a little bit hesitant in supporting you. So that's all I'm going to say on that, but that's really, really important. And now, so I'm going to talk about, for those of you that work out at the gym, you do not have to work out with the Beachbody home fitness programs. Now, what you're doing as a coach is that you're drawing people in so that you can help them. We are not trying to say that we're perfect, we do everything Beachbody. I know the three of us, we do work out from home because it works for us, but it doesn't always have to work for you to be a coach, okay? You can just be a product of fitness and health and be able to teach people your tips and your tricks, and you can give them more tools, So working out at the gym is not a bad thing to be a Beachbody coach. And you don't have to use Beachbody programs to offer them. It's always suggested to at least own a program. There's a couple, like right off the top of my head, that you're going to want to at least have a background knowledge so that you can help people through it. You can explain it if they have questions, and just kind of have a general understanding of what they are going through. It's not a bad idea to at least do one round of a particular program so that you're really understanding what they're doing and you have some really good tips to help them, but it's not required. Your followers are going to seek you based on what it is they find beneficial. So what you do could be what motivates them. What I do probably means nothing to them. So they're going to relate to you for a reason, and you're just going to be able to help them in the ways that you can. And maybe you work out from home, but these people want to work out at, or you work out at the gym and they want to work out from home. You still have good tools and tips to help them get through their journey, because you started your journey as well. So that's all I have on that. Go ahead, Marissa.
The yummy Shakeology. Beachbody sets itself apart from other MLM companies in a lot of ways. The one major way being the wonderful and amazing meal replacement we offer through Beachbody. So you'll see a lot of these meal replacement shakes and protein shakes, and I don't even know, I could probably name a million, but I won't get into specifics. But there is not another product on the market that has the type of ingredients that Shakeology has. We don't market it as a protein shake. We don't market it as a quick fix that's going to instantly make you skinny. What we market it as is a complete meal replacement shake, which it absolutely 100% is. It will be one of your healthiest meals of the day. It helps your body regulate itself. It helps you maintain proper nutrition. It aids in building a healthy metabolism. It gives you key ingredients for your body to run at its optimal level throughout the entire day so that you are processing all the stuff that you are putting into your body. So it's one thing for you to eat healthy and to do the things you're supposed to do, but if your body doesn't know how to handle them, then it leads you back to square one. So Shakeology kind of aids your body into just absorbing the nutrients the way they're supposed to be and getting them to the parts of the body that they're supposed to go, and just kind of lets your metabolism work at its best. You don't have to be a Shakeology drinker to be a Beachbody coach. It is a staple to be successful in your business just because it's one of the main top sellers in our company, and it is also one of the best supports you could possibly have when doing a program and working on your nutrition. Just because I know personally as a busy mom, it is so easy to get wrapped up in the on the go that you end up grabbing whatever is quick and easy, and 9 times out of 10, it's never really healthy. So this gives you that simple, quick, easy, on-the-go meal that keeps you full, that balances your nutrition, that aids your body into just working at its highest possible level. It's absolutely amazing. We do try to advise that you lead by example, that you show the people that you drink it every day, and that this is why it helps. This is what it does for you. This is how it changed your life. And then I have a better understanding of how to explain it to your challengers. I know personally it has helped with becoming regular. I've had issues with eczema in the past, and that seems to have been cleared up. Do I necessarily know it was Shakeology? No, but I know that when I stop drinking it, I feel worse. And I know when I start drinking it again, my bloating's gone. I'm back to being regular. My skin clears up, and I just all around feel better. So it's not a necessity, but it is encouraged, and it definitely will take your business to the next level if you drink it each and every day. I promise. Now I'm going to pass it over to Michelle.
All right, guys. So now we are going to talk about really kind of the benchmark of the success of your business. It's no wonder that it's actually called Success Club. So hitting Success Club each month gives you a great flow in your business, one. It also lets you know that you're hitting the benchmark that's advised to consistently grow your business over time. Success Club means in and of itself that you are helping 3 people minimum a month. So it might be challenge packs. So once again, program plus Shakeology. It might be just Shakeology. But either way, you are adding new people into your organization, whether it's coaches or clients, each and every month, and you're doing you're adding a minimum of 3 people. So again, it's just that it's steadily bringing in new people into your organization. It shows that you're consistent with your inviting. Obviously, people wouldn't be coming into your organization if you're not inviting them. And that's to the coaching opportunity as well as to our challenge groups. It also shows that you are doing a good job with your posts. When I have months where I am not hitting Success Club, I can generally attribute it to not even a full handful of things. It's either going to be that I didn't post consistently, I didn't invite consistently, I wasn't a product of the product, or I wasn't a product of the products, or I guess I just had an off month, which is a very rare thing. Generally, it's due to one of the 3 things, which again, all kicks back to consistency. So I can't speak on how important that is. Like I couldn't say enough about it. Consistently being in Success Club, it earns you amazing rewards. you can get an all-paid ticket to the Success Club yearly trip. This last year, it was Cancun, or I'm sorry, 2 years ago was last year was Cancun. There's been cruises in the past. There's a cruise coming up. And every month you're going to accrue dollars that will pay for your trip. And then once you've paid for your trip, you then are accruing dollars that you can actually spend while you're on your trip. Most of the people that go to Success Club or go to the trip have their trip paid for, have their airfare paid for, and have $1,000 to spend while they're there, which is amazing when you consider it's really just doing your job and growing your business every single month. On top of all of that, Success Club assures growth within your business. You don't want to be a stagnant coach. You want to be growing. You want to be learning. You want to be, continuing down your journey, whether that's, big, hairy, scary goals for reaching new benchmarks and ranks within the business, if it's putting money aside for this or that, if it's getting yourself to a point where you can work from home, if that's your goal, whatever it is, none of that, I assure you, will happen if you are not consistently hitting Success Club. So on the Success Club train, we are going to talk to Christy about another aspect of it.
So Success Starters is when you sign up as a coach and you hit Success Club, so like she was talking about challenge packs or getting people on Shakeology, and hitting the minimum 3 people a month for your first 3 months, you are going to qualify for a program called Success Starters. For one, you actually want to put this as one of your first goals, being that this is going to show that you're growing your business. This is just going to earn you a couple of these incentives that go with this. It teaches you stability within your business and provides you with a growing client base, as well as a I can't think of the word. What's the income? Residual income. Got it. So it gives you residual income from people that are continuing on with Shakeology after you get them in a group. And then also by hitting Success Club in your first month gets you it's not a one-on-one call, but you get a call with the CEO. His name is Carl Deichler. He is beyond motivating. He gives you very, very good tips as a new coach getting started in your business. And then the last biggest part of being Success Starters, once you get that 3 months, hit it 3 months in a row, you're going to get a free ticket to the national, it's like a huge coach convention, and you get a free ticket. So that's really cool because the tickets are like $300 full price. So it's a really, really cool thing, and you don't want to miss that event if you're going to be a growing coach. There's so much to benefit from there, and you get a free ticket by doing your job 3 months in a row right out of the gate. So that's all I got on that.
So next, you started this team, you're growing this team, and now you have to figure out a way to keep track of all your little minions running around like crazy. How do you keep track of that? This is overwhelming enough of posting and challenge groups and where your challengers are, and now you have other coaches who have challengers and groups and postings, and you have to keep track of all of this, and you have to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to each and every day. So how do you do that? How do you keep track of your business and then help your coaches do their business? We have a lot of tools. It's part of the training. It's part of something we will teach you from the beginning, because organization is key to being successful and working smarter, not harder. So one of the key trackers we have is called the Business Activity Tracker. It is a weekly tracker that you could print out that'll have spots for you to write, are you consistently doing the vital behaviors? What's your goal for the week to do the vital behaviors? And are you hitting them? What conversations have you started? Who do you need to follow up with? Where are your coaches at? And what do you need to get them to do? Potential coaches, potential challengers, and conversations you already have going. So it's really nice to keep yourself organized within your own business. We'll also show you how to see your sponsorship drill down within your coach office, which is an online tool, like I think we've said several times on here, that basically gives you all the resources you need to run your business. So we'll show you how to do your sponsorship drill down and what it all means, how to keep track of it, and how to set your hours, your business hours, to make sure that you're checking that before the end of the week, because one little mistake or one little mix-up or one little forgetfulness could mean the matter of you being emerald, or you dropping back down to a coach, or you gaining your diamond, or you sticking at ruby. So it's very important to keep track of the growing team you have, as well as your own business. And that's all something that we teach through organization and trackers that we have, that you will receive as soon as you become an active coach and decide that this is what you want to do. So don't worry. I know this is overwhelming, but I promise you we will help you get started on the right foot. Now to Michelle.
All right. So Christy, Marissa, and myself. This goes for all three of us. Why would you join us? Why would you join Marissa? Why would you join Christy? Or why would you join myself? We, us three, amongst many, many other coaches, are all umbrellaed under the number 10 team in all of Beachbody. And actually, currently, I believe we are number 9. So we are steadily approaching the top 5, which is our goal by the end of 2015. So Royal Republic, which was created by Alyssa Shoemaker, is the responsible party, and she is a dream team coach. So my team, Marissa's and Christy's, are umbrellaed underneath Royal Republic. Then we are umbrellaed underneath the dream team, which happens to be the number 1 team in all of Beachbody. And as it's looking right now, we'll continue to be the number 1 team ending 2015. So we have endless training. We also have the coolest leaders. We have amazing people that we can look up to, we can follow, we can gain inspiration and motivation from, we can touch base with when we need help. So when you come to us with questions, we have amazing, endless resources for us, if we don't know the answer ourselves, to find the answer out for you. On top of that, when you join our team, you also join the Facebook groups of the Royal Republic as well as the Dream Team. So you don't only have access to our personal team pages, but you have access to the Royal Republic as well as the Dream Team. So when you have a question, or when you need to reach out, or you need some love on a post that you did, you're not going to just have our team's support. You're not going to just have Royal Republic's team's support. You're also going to have the Dream Teams. If you bundle all of that together, you're looking at a little over, I believe, about 3,000 coaches now, which is incredible. I mean, that's 1% of the entire Beachbody organization, which maybe doesn't sound like a lot to you, but when you have over 300,000 coaches and we take up an actual percentage of that, it's pretty impressive. And the coaches that are on those teams are amazing, and they are very helpful. They are very kind. We are a very large family, but I will very honestly state that we are a family. There are the most fantastic people that I have ever met from becoming a coach on the Royal Republic and having the ability to reach out and meet and connect with some of the Dream Team coaches as well. So if you were to start with another organization, you might have that same family mentality. You might have that same connection with a lot of amazing coaches, but there are a lot of coaches from other organizations that will reach out to myself or Christy or Marissa or any of the other Royal Republic or Dream Team coaches, because they know that the training that we receive and the resources that we have available to us are not available to them. And that simply comes from the coaches that we are underneath and that we learn from are the most successful in Beachbody. And they are not hoarders of their knowledge. They want to actually genuinely share their knowledge. They want you to succeed. So in order to do that, they have to share what works for them. So if I can tell you anything, coming on board with Royal Republic, our teams, Royal Republic and Dream Team, it's not a bad idea. That's just, obviously, I'm a little biased, but, and now we'll kick it back to Christy.
So we just want to say thank you all for joining us in on the call. We do really appreciate your interest in what we're doing because we are so extremely passionate and so very thankful for this opportunity that has been provided to us. And we can definitely sit and take some questions now that you guys have. So we're going to stop recording. But once you are done, if you're not comfortable asking questions in front of everybody, feel free to message whoever invited you to this call and they can answer those for you. If you have something like a question as far as how this is going to fit in with you, this is all going to go into when we sit down and talk and figure out what's going to work for you. So we hope you all join us, and we're going to stop recording now, and we'll answer some questions. Thank you, guys.
Oh, hold on. I can't stop recording.